Hello, third graders. I'm back again to talk about measurement. And today we're going to talk about measuring mass. Mass is amount of matter in an object. We often think about weighing something, and on planet Earth, the mass and the weight of something are the same. When we measure mass using the metric system, we measure it in grams, or G is a short way to write it, and kilograms, or kg. Grams are very tiny measurements of mass, and kilograms are much larger. You can see that 1,000 grams equals 1 kilogram. So let's think about things that weigh 1 gram, a tiny, tiny thing. If I look around my table right now, I found a paperclip. A paperclip is so light and tiny, it weighs just 1 gram. What other things can I find that weigh 1 gram? Take a moment to look around your house. Just look around to see, what do you see that weighs 1 gram? Something super light. I have a popsicle stick. A popsicle stick weighs about 1 gram. Anything else? I found a raisin. A raisin also weighs about 1 little gram. Okay. So one thing you could do today is start to look around your apartment or your house and try and find something that weighs a small amount. The mass is really tiny, 1 gram. So let's now think about kilograms, something really large. What around your house do you think would weigh 1 kilogram or 1,000 grams? Well, if I had 1,000 paper clips, which I don't, that would weigh 1 kilogram. I did find out that a cantaloupe or a pineapple weighs about 1 kilogram. I don't have any of those fruits in my home, but I do have apples. So I could think about perhaps like a pile, like 4 or 5 apples would weigh about 1 kilogram. Something else that weighs 1 kilogram is the laptop that I'm filming this on, a small little laptop. Yep, that's about 1 kilogram. I definitely need 2 hands to hold it, but it's not super heavy, actually. So I started to look around my house. I started to do my mass scavenger hunt, seeing what objects around my house have different masses. And so I pulled out some tomato sauce, and I saw my tomato sauce that it says clearly it's 170 grams. Oops, sorry. 170 grams. Okay? Okay. And then the funny thing was I took out a box of mac and cheese, and guess what? It also weighs 170 grams. So you can clearly see that mass does not have to do with shape or size. It really has to do with the amount of matter in an object. So if I balance them, they really do balance out to be the same amount. If we were in a classroom, we would have access to a pan balance. Maybe you've used that in science class, where you see how much an object weighs on one side and you try and balance it out on the other side. Since I don't have a pan balance, I'm just going to use my hands and see how these pretty much feel like they weigh the same amount. They have the same amount of mass, just using my hands. Take some time today to look around your home to find other objects. Another game you could play in this mass scavenger hunt is kind of a guess the mass game. So I'm going to hold up a jar of jelly, and I'm going to cover up. Guess how much this weighs. Would you think it's more or less than the tomato? Yeah, it does feel like a lot more. And this is 284 grams. Still not 1 kilogram, though. We need about 4 of these jars of jelly to equal 1 kilogram. So we can see there's a big difference between 1 gram, 1 paperclip, and 4 apples. So have fun exploring mass. We can't wait to hear what you discover in your own home. And then please watch the other video that helps you compare a little bit more between objects and deciding should that object be weighed using kilograms or grams.